This video is of a Gould's Wattle bat. Now, this little guy is a rescue. He came to me after being tangled in some barbed wire. So, he needs to repair his wings. Right now I'm feeding him some mealworms. He does have a couple of little tears in one of his wings, and that just needs a little bit of time to heal, and then he'll be able to be released again. So little microbats are insectivores. They eat a lot of insects a night. So I'm feeding him on mealworms and wood roaches and some crickets, which he's obviously really enjoying. So Gould's wattle bats, they're found throughout the mainland of Australia except for Cape York Peninsula and also Tasmania and the King and Kangaroo Islands. And found in most habitats too, except like treeless deserts, because they tend to hang out a lot in trees. They mate in between March and June, so we're actually just about into the breeding season for them. And today's actually the 17th of April, which is Bat Appreciation Day. So it's good timing to get this little guy in. And certainly do appreciate him because he's amazing. And bats are very misunderstood creatures. They're so important to our ecosystem. And people just sort of look at the teeth on these little guys and think that they're scary. And it is important though to realise that bats can carry the lysovirus. So it's really important not to touch a bat or try and pick a bat up if you're not vaccinated against the lysovirus. Being a registered and licensed carer, I have to be vaccinated and I have to have my titer levels checked every year or two to make sure that I'm still immune to the lysovirus. There did used to be a law that if you were bitten by a bat, that bat had to be put down and tested for lysovirus. I believe that's been eradicated now, but it's not very good. Not a good outcome for the bat. So he's doing really well and feeding really well, as you can see. And clearly he's super cute. He's only quite small. You see him compared to my thumb there. They're actually the largest lobe-lipped bat in Australia. Yeah, so I find that pretty interesting, especially given how small he is. So a member of the public rang the local vet who said that he was caught, there was a baby bat caught on a barbed wire fence, and went out to inspect, and it is actually, he's an adult male, but because of their size, most people think that they are babies when in fact most of the time they're full-grown adults. So he's really, really enjoying his food. And should be back in the wild in no time, really. Just a little bit more healing of that wing. And make sure that he can fly and get away from any predators. And then he'll be fine to be back out there. But he really wanted to make this video today because it's Bat Appreciation Day and because he's just super gorgeous. It's always fun feeding him because he's a very enthusiastic eater. So I'll keep feeding him, and I will do a release video when his time comes to go back out. But thanks for watching. Any questions, just ask in the comments below and I'll answer as best as I can. Happy Bat Appreciation Day.